friends, it's Sonia Miller. Welcome back to my channel. Here just in time because Matt has spotted some raspberries growing in the yard. Ooh, and we just looks like we're just kind of catching them. Some of these are dried out, but all right. So when I come home from work tonight, I'm gonna have to scout the yard, see if the blueberries are ripe. I don't even know. I did a lot of blueberry picking and berry picking in my day growing up on the island of Newfoundland, and he knows that when berries come out that I get this like insane need to grab a tub, start walking around the yard and picking some berries. Hey Matt, do you want to show me the magnolia tree?
Well, it's a type of magnolia tree. It's actually the only like magnolia tree that's native to Pennsylvania, but these are the flowers starting here, and they get a real lemony scent. But this here is where it gets its name.
Is that what you're going to show us right here?
Well,
this is kind of like where it starts.
The flowers are coming off here, but
got it.
This is where they get their name. In Pennsylvania, we call them pickle trees.
Look at this, guys! Isn't this crazy?
Because they look like pickles.
They do. They look like pickles.
I wouldn't eat them. You get that.
Did the pickles bloom or they just fall off? What's the deal?
They're actually seed pods.
Seed pods.
Yeah, the flowers actually bloom around.
So this is where you could, you know, pretend to your child that you have that pickles grow on trees, right?
So these are native. They grow up. We got this from up back in the mountain, back in the hollow, but like there are very few and far between. It's like this and a pawpaw. If you can find a pawpaw and it's big enough to move, you usually want to try to move it to your yard.
Cool. Love me some summer and all the weirdness. So the car is running. It's time to get off to the shop to start my day. Got my bullet coffee. If you want to know what that is, go back and watch one of my earlier vlogs where I show you how to make one. This was a fun piece that I did last night. Was up late in the day after I did last night's vlog. Couldn't help it and decided to do a little fun here on canvas. It says, "You got this, chickies." So we made it to the shop. It is an awesome day to get some painting and some creating in. I've got the door open here. The sunshine is out. Got a beautiful breeze through the shop today. And right now we're processing orders that have just come in the last 24 hours. So that is awesome. So now I have some time to play today. And a lot of you guys have been asking about glazing and how to glaze and how it works and how does this glaze look over that color or this color, you know, when do you use it, that sort of thing. So today what I'm doing behind the scenes is gearing up, getting ready to go live on our Facebook page, so make sure you join us over there as well for lots of fun to talk about glazing. So we're behind the scenes. I've got to prep to get ready. So take a look. This is what we're getting into. So with antiquing glazes, it's not paint, okay? People say to me, well, if I glaze something, does that mean I don't have to seal it? If I glaze something, is that paint? Okay, here's what antiquing glaze is. It's kind of like in your sandwich between your paint and your sealer. It's an additional step that you can do to create a faux effect, okay? Antiquing glaze is just basically what's in the name. It's to antique a piece. So if you're somebody that loves a piece that really looks old, not just distressed, not just with a little bit of shabbiness, but maybe you want to even take it further. And we have three different antiquing glazes. We have the brown and the black, which are probably the most prominent, the most popular. The reason being is that it imitates true oldness. Like when things get dusty and old, they get, you know, what looks like brown dirt in the crevices, right? And so that's what we're gonna do, okay, with our paint projects. And I'll show you the combinations of what you get when you apply a black versus a brown. Black's definitely gonna give you more of a dramatic look, which is cool. And a brown is gonna give you more of a rustic look, okay? Let me give you a couple examples as well. This might be just kind of like a good visual for you guys, even just to look at this and see the difference between something that's brown and softer, something that's black antiqued and more dramatic, or something that's used with our teal, and it again gives it more of a highlighting effect, okay? So our job right now to prepare for that Facebook Live is to go ahead and put some paint on these little wooden plaques that I got at Walmart. These could make really cool signs as well, really, really easy. After you've done some funness on them, you could, you know, put names on them, you could stencil things on them, whatever you want to do, or use them as part of a bigger project. And when I'm done with my live, they'll also stay in my store, so that way when people come in, they're like, what does that glaze look like over a blue slate? Okay, so that's our job today. I have 9 of them, so I'm going to to take 9 colors from my stash here to basically work with them. So this is the Bahama Jade. I love it. Take it from my stash today. This is the Mocha Madness right here. I'm mad about mocha. Like, look at that. Love that. In no time flat. There was no technique today. Just basically get the paint out of the can onto the surfaces and let it dry, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? Let's get it on, get it done, and the next up we get to do some go events. So while the paint is drying and getting ready for the glazing action, I have to show you over here some behind the scenes action that's been going down thanks to Mr. Riley over here, who was so kind enough to put together my new 3-tiered cart. If you watched on my Facebook page this week where I sat outside and I told you some of my most awesome finds that I just got from Walmart, this was one of them for all of $29. So that night, Mr. Riley, once again, put together a cart just like this for me to store all my supplies on. And obviously when you see it in the picture and then when you see it put together, it's like, okay, is this going to be good? Is it going to be durable? Is it going to work? And I was so impressed with the very first one I got and filled it up and loved it for, you know, all my paint supplies and things like that to be able to hold, roll over to my table when I'm working and not having to, you know, have everything spread out. I decided to go back and buy a second one. So if you're looking for something like this for storage, I'm going to give you my recommendation and tell you that this gets, like, you know, if it's possible to give 3 thumbs up, I would be giving 3 thumbs up. And Riley even tells me that there's brakes on the bottom of it. So, you know, you can pull it over and basically snap it in place so it doesn't move. So yay! Cannot wait to fill this up with all of my paint and be able to roll it over to me. Woohoo! These are done, they're dry, they're sanded. Just waiting right now to be made pretty with some antique and glaze. So we're gonna get ready to go live here in just a few moments. So stay tuned for that and watch the magic happen. Total sidebar note, while yes, I give that stand like 3 thumbs up, 6 thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, I'm also going to tell you that this is one of my newest addictions right here, icebreakers, and yes, they are less than 1 carb. Love them. This is great flavor, grape, strawberry, love it. So if you have not tried these and you see them at your local checkout, like, try one. You won't be disappointed. At least I don't think you will. They're awesome. Alright guys, so you can see the transformation in the last shot. You saw what they look like with just the plain color on them, and the moment you add glaze, it totally changes what you're seeing, right? So glaze can be an amazing medium to use when you want a shabby, distressed, old-time look. And if you follow over on our Facebook page, if you did not see the live video today, make sure you go through and we take the time to paint each one, okay? So like right here, take a look right here. Let's switch these around so you guys can see them. These were the 4 we did with our black glaze right here. Right here, so there you go. Then these are the 4 right here that we did with our brown glaze. And can you see the difference that it makes? Because it's warmer, it's softer, and it's brown. It's rustic, right? So black glaze goes great with a gray color scheme. Brown glaze goes great with a more rustic brown, lived in, comfy, you know, comfort kind of home you're trying to create. And then this last one, we put our teal glaze over our blue slate to give us this really cool, what I call like a lime wash. So I use our teal highlighting glaze when I want to do anything that's really, really beachy. So I want you to think about using glazes when you do signs, when you do furniture, you know, all of the above decor that you find at the thrift store. Have fun with it. But if you're like me and you're a shabby painter and you really love time-worn, glaze is gonna be your friend. All right, and with that, that is today's upload here on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Sonia. This is Matt right now. Everybody say hello to Matt behind the scenes.
Hello.
Hello. And we are signing off for the day here. Everything's complete. All the boxes have been filled and are out. So today has been a satisfying day. Now we get to go home and kind of just decompress, maybe sit outside and enjoy the evening, right? So thank you for...
I gotta mow.
You gonna mow? Okay. Well, he's gonna be mowing, and I'm gonna be in a lawn chair, probably reading a book tonight. True story. When you're watching this vlog,
I'm going to be in a lawn chair reading a book, okay? So thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the bell. What that does is it alerts you every time we upload a vlog. There's always tutorials. We take you junking and thrifting with us, and we even take you on van rides. You go on van rides with us, even to the beach. Like, seriously, people, it's pretty darn cool. So I will see you guys again on Friday. We upload Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Friday. See you then. Take care.